So, which is better, high ticket or recurring affiliate programs? What is it that will allow you to build up consistent income online and be able to quit your 9 to 5 job? I want to talk about the pros and cons of both of them and my ultimate recommendation for if you're looking to walk out of your 9 to 5 as quickly as possible and, of course, maintain consistent income online. Now, let's first start off by talking about high ticket affiliate programs. So what a lot of people consider to be high ticket is going to be anywhere $1,000 plus in commissions. So on average, anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000, commissions that you get per sale. In my case, I would say that like 500 could be like the minimum. Some would consider that like mid ticket. I would say more of like 100 to 300, kind of in that range would be mid ticket. Anywhere 500 plus, in my opinion, is high ticket. I would say that on average, $1,000 or $2,000, you get one sale of those, one of these commissions every single month. I think most would agree that this would be life-changing income. Maybe you get one of these per month, and maybe it's not enough for you to fully walk out of your 9 to 5 just yet, but it gives you a lot more breathing room, and you're able to have a lot more spending power towards the end of the month. So that's one thing that's really cool about high ticket programs. The other cool thing is it's typically a one-time payment to join. So unlike a lot of programs in the that are more like recurring based, just a one-time payment. So when you decide to join it and you become a member, you only need to pay once, then you own it for life. And there's typically no recurring fees unless they have like some other additional add-on like on the back end. But typically you just pay once and then you're in for life. So the downsides of high ticket programs is the fact that when you make a sale, you only get paid one time. So one thing that I hear from a lot of people who, they promote either mainly just recurring based programs or a lot of them that promote MLMs, for example, they often like to criticize high ticket programs saying that, oh, well, you only get once per sale. It's not stable income. And, then you're not really, it's not, you can't exactly walk away from your device. You got to continue working basically. Right. And then the other thing is that it's a higher investment required both on your end and when you get a customer in. So there's a lot, bigger price tag that someone has to pay when they decide to join you. And so for that reason, a lot of people hold the misconception that high ticket programs are a lot harder to promote because it requires that you're, selling something more high ticket. And I'll kind of talk about this later on this video. However, one bonus that I want to add about high ticket programs is some programs out there allow you to get paid instantly, where when you make a sale, you get paid however you want to whatever payment method that you want to use, whether that be PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, TransferWise, Stripe, even just, directly to your bank. Whatever it is, you can get paid that way. And then you could also do like crypto payments even. So that's one other cool thing about a lot of other high ticket programs. Not all of them allow this, but there are some of them where you could just get paid directly from the customer. And that's one thing that's really cool because the company never touches your money in that case. And then it is, it's one really cool thing. So that being said, let's talk about recurring programs. So now, why is it that you should focus on, recurring affiliate programs versus high ticket? Well, the main benefits of recurring programs is the fact that you get paid every single month per referral. And this is typically going to pay you anywhere from 10 to $100 per sale on average. I would say like most programs are going to pay you anywhere from like 10 to $50 in recurring commissions. So most recurring programs are usually around like $50 a month at most, like on average. And then when you bring someone in, it's usually like a 50% recurring commission, or a lot of them, they pay even less. So there's things like VPNs, autoresponders, you have like eSIM tools, and then you also have like website builders. And these are the type of programs that'll pay you typically like recurring commissions. The other cool thing about recurring programs is that it's a lot lower investment to get in and then also to make sales as well. So for this reason, unlike high ticket where there's a higher investment required, with recurring based programs, it's a lot more, I guess you could say, affordable for the average person who's getting online. A lot of people who are just getting into the online marketing space probably are not going to be open to joining a high ticket program right away because, maybe they have the belief that making money online is a scam altogether, and it seems high risk. So a lot of people will, in the beginning, I believe, gravitate more towards recurring based programs because you could promote something that's maybe, 20 or 25 bucks to get in, and then someone can, check it out and say, yeah, I'll join it for 25 bucks. That's not too bad. So let's talk about the downsides of recurring based programs. And that is, for the most part, most recurring based programs don't really pay that much per sale. So as a result, it generally is going to take longer to build life-changing income. So people who promote mainly recurring based programs, they will say that, it's more stable income and, you put in the work one time, you can get paid for life, and that is very true. However, if you are, unless if you already have like a massive following on social media or you're getting a ton of traffic, it's generally going to take a bit longer to build up to a life-changing income. And I'm saying that's most recurring based programs out there. There's a few of them that are really good that pay very well, and I'll give you my number one recommendation in this video. But the other thing is most programs also have a very low retention rate. So the benefit of recurring programs is you put in the work one time and you get paid for life, every single month, right? In a way, that's true if the program is really good and it has a high retention rate, and if it's something that people generally don't cancel, like their phone plan, or it could be, like a VPN software or a storage tool, like paying for Dropbox every month or Google Drive, those types of things you're very unlikely to cancel. But those aren't necessarily going to pay that much, programs like that, right? So that's going to be the downside of these programs. So that is going to require you to consistently put in a ton of effort, bringing more people on board. That's going to require you that you're sending a lot of traffic and you're following up with people. And until you get to a point where you have, let's say, hundreds of thousands of people paying every single month, then most likely you're not going to make that much with most recurring based programs out there. Now, in my personal opinion, I believe the best recommendation is going to be to make money with both. I recommend having at least one high ticket program. And I recommend promoting a high ticket program on the front end. So that way you can get paid once, maybe you get like $1,000 commission. And then what you could also do is you could promote a recurring program that is complementary to the high ticket program. And maybe you can kind of have it set up in a way where you can make money with both, right? You have someone join you in the high ticket program, and then if they're open, they can check out the recurring based program that you're in as well. And that way you can, pay your bills now, maybe use that income to invest into paid advertising or invest in other tools that will help you make more money. So that's one thing that's going to be really cool. When you get a $1,000 commission, if you want, you could either just pocket the money entirely and use it towards bills, or you could take maybe half of it and put it into like a solo ad, for example, do some paid traffic. So that gives you a lot more spending power in terms of growing your business faster with high ticket. And then the other thing is you can also use this to invest into other programs. So one other thing about recurring programs that I want to mention is most recurring programs that I've been a part of, most people do not go all in the program unless if you happen to have like a lot of, I guess you could say, bonuses in place, or if it's just converting very well. A lot of people will join at the like lowest level of the program, so maybe that'll pay you like 10 or 20 bucks a month. But if you want someone to upgrade where you're making like 100 bucks a month, or if you want them to get like the high ticket, like mid ticket thing that they might have on the back end, most people will generally remain at the lowest levels with recurring based programs. Now, when you lead with a high ticket program on the front end, the cool thing is when you make one sale, that's going to give you the spending power to likely go all in with the recurring based program. And when you provide a solution for your customers to be able to earn high ticket commissions on the front end, and let's say that they get a $1,000 commission or a $2,000 commission, I believe personally that they're going to be much more open and more likely to going all in a recurring based program that you might recommend. So if that program has a high ticket, I would say like a more premium type of offer on the back end where it's a higher ticket recurring based program, and maybe like another thing above it. And let's say that maybe it costs like $500 to go all in with that program, then they're going to be that much more open to it if they're making money with the high ticket program, right? So that is my personal, my personal, I guess, mindset with how I look at it. And now what I want to go over is my number one high ticket program and my best recurring program. So if you want to get the best of both worlds and you want to build up to a full-time income quickly and also build up to a stable income as well, then I'm going to recommend that you check both of these programs out. And if you want, you could just join maybe just one of them. If you just want to focus on the recurring program to build up, recurring income, and maybe you don't want to do the high ticket program, then that's totally fine. Or maybe you just want to do this one. Maybe you just want to pay one time and get instant commissions and just send traffic, then you could do that as well. But what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to be building out a custom funnel that's going to help you promote both of these programs simultaneously. So it's going to be a funnel that you're going to be able to replicate, and it's also going to have bonuses in place that are going to encourage your members to sign up to both programs through you. And when they do so, they're going to get access to my private community where I actually provide support and help them get up and running and, get them results. So that way with I would say especially the recurring program, your retention rate is going to be a lot higher with that, and they're also going to be more likely to go all in with the high ticket program. So that way you can make the most amount of money with both of these programs that I will mention. So the high ticket program that I want to go over here is Exodus Elite. This is a program that I just recently joined a couple days ago. And the cool thing about this program is it's a one-time payment, and you also don't need to go fully all in with this program right away. So if you want to make the most amount of money with this program, then of course you would want to come in at this product level right here. Let me real quick go to the homepage just to kind of give you a better view of this. So you could earn anywhere from $100 to $2,000, and these are instant commissions. The cool thing about this program is you get paid instantly however you want. So this is Ann right here, made a $500 commission. We have Sean, made a $1,000 commission paid directly to PayPal right here. And in this program, there are tons of members that are getting great results. So this program is converting very well, and it has a very high earning potential. And you could earn up to $2,000 instant commissions with this one right here. So that's the cool thing about it. Tons of members sharing their results. And right here, what I want to show is you have 5 different levels that you can come in at. So with this program, you are eligible to earn on whatever product level that you come in at and everything below. So when you come in at the $500 level, you could earn $500 commissions. You pay for the product package one time. There is a small admin fee with each product level. And once you have bought the product and paid the admin fee, then you own it for life, and you could earn commissions on it as many times as you want. So once you get just 2 sales, then you're going to be in profit for life, and everything else that you earn is going to be 100% profit to you with no extra fees that you got to worry about with this program. If you just want to promote this in itself, then that's one thing that's really cool about this program. The other thing that I like about this program that made me actually join it, and for a very long time I was hesitant to promote high ticket programs because I kind of had this belief that people weren't going to be willing to invest in high ticket programs. But with this group that I'm seeing right here and with the amount of results members are getting, people are definitely joining this program and it's converting very well. But the cool thing is even if you can only come in at, let's say, one of these lower levels right here, and maybe you don't want to go all in right away, what you could do is you can come in at the 250 level, and let's say that you bring someone on board and they join at the $2,000 level. In most programs, you would not make any money at all. But here, you actually do get paid still. You make $250 because that's what you're qualified to earn. And then the rest of that commission gets passed up to your sponsor who is positioned at this level. And then when you decide to upgrade, you only have to pay the difference. So there is no, paying full price when you upgrade to the next level. So if you go from 250 to 500, you only pay 250 in the product fee. And then you pay the remaining, you pay the difference in the admin fees. So you pay 250 here plus 100 here, then it's like 350 to upgrade. And then same goes for when you go to the 1,000 and then the 2,000 right here, you just pay the difference. And then once you're all in, then you're all in, and you can make as many commissions on this for life. The other thing that I want to mention with this program is this has been around since 2014. So this is not a fly-by-night company. This has been around for a while. And one other thing about me is I'm very hesitant to join most programs because most things that come out, they're hot for a couple months and then they die off. And then another thing launches and the big leaders, they jump on that. They, spam their email list to join them in that thing. Then it dies off. They ghost their team that joined them and then they're on to the next thing. And so this program has been paying consistently since 2014, and the compensation plan has pretty much remained the same for the most part. A couple tweaks in terms of like you didn't always have to. It wasn't always where you pay the difference. You used to have to pay full price when you upgraded, but they made it easier for people who are just starting to come in at a lower level and still be able to make money and then get up to the highest level as quickly as possible. So that is one thing that I really appreciate about this program right here. Now, my number one high ticket program that I want to mention right here is a program that I've been a part of for many years, and I've also met the owners of this company. So let me go to my Facebook profile right here. I didn't have this pulled up, but I actually met the owners of this company. It is called the Home Business Academy. And so just next month, I'll be going to one of their events. This is a picture from the last event last September. And next month, I will be at, their next event, which will be in Missouri. So that's pretty cool. So if I go to photos right here, this is Nick, Dan. There's myself speaking right here. That's the profile picture on my channel. And then these are the two owners right here. So this company has also been around for a very long time. They've been around since 2016. And it is one of the highest rated programs out there. And the thing about this program is it provides you with tools and resources that you're going to need for not just online marketing, but any business that you want to get into. If you want to build a physical brick and mortar business, for example, then you could use the tool that they give you right here, which is a website builder tool. And you could use it to build out very nice looking capture pages for anything that you wish to market, whether it's digital products online or if you want to promote physical stuff. You could really use this to market anything that you want. And they also have a ton of training in here. So as far as their affiliate program goes, what's really cool about this is it is one of the highest paying recurring programs that I've seen out there. They pay 80% recurring commissions. So what's cool about this is you can earn up to $128 per month per customer. And that's because of the fact that with the 3 recurring products they have, Funnel Builder paying you $20 a month of $25. The traffic, the marketing training right here, paying you $100 residuals. And then the productivity app that they have on your phone pays you $8 residuals. You make $128 per customer. Now, if you want to build up to a full-time income with this, and maybe you just want to make $3,000 a month in recurring income, you could do that in this program with just 25 customers. And that's if they get all 3 products right here. And that's almost unheard of. Like most programs that are recurring based, you gotta bring on like hundreds of people to get to a full-time income. And just to give you an idea, there's another tool similar to this program called ClickFunnels. You probably have heard of it. That program is, compared to 25 a month right here, it's like 97 a month at the lowest plan. But that only pays you like 40% commission. So you make like $48 per sale, I think. So you need a lot more people promoting that higher price program than you do here to get to a full-time income. So what I'm going to be doing with both of these programs is I'm going to use the HBA Funnel Builder to build out a custom funnel that's going to promote Exodus Elite on the front end. So that way you can get paid instantly. You can get paid, make $1,000 or $2,000, pay your bills right now, use it to invest and grow your business or whatever you want to put the money towards. And as you're doing that, every single referral that you get using the Done For You funnel is going to be invited to join my private community right here, where they're going to have my trainings that go over exactly how to get your link out there, how to get traffic. I have multiple ways that you could do so, including faceless short form videos right here that you can do literally in 5 seconds and just put text on screen. And you can do this to get traffic to anything that you want. But when someone decides that they want to, replicate and set up the funnel that I'm going to have set up, they're going to be prompted to reach out to their sponsor inside of Exodus Elite, which would be yourself. So you're going to have your link to this program as well, and that way, when you generate a customer, your total earning potential is going to be $2,000 here, plus an extra $128 per month, plus an extra $400 for this product right here, which is not shown in the compensation plan for some reason. But this is just like a one-time product. It's a $500 product, pays out one-time $400 commissions for every single sale you get. So it's 80% of 500 is what you make right here. So 528 upfront plus 2,528 per customer plus 128 per month in recurring commissions for every single customer. That is the total amount that you could earn per customer with just these two programs alone. And there's a very good chance that I will have maybe like 2 other income streams that I have in mind as well, which I don't want to mention yet, but I think that they'll go along with it. So I'll probably have like a paid traffic source that I'll recommend. I'm thinking I might do like Traffic Zest or something like that. I haven't fully decided, but I'll, include a traffic source that you could earn commissions with as well. And whenever someone joins you in that program, then you make commissions whenever they buy traffic and they market their business. So yeah, 3 different ways and maybe a 4th way that you can earn commissions just by promoting one link. And that is what you get when you decide to join me via the link down below. So go ahead, check out Exodus Elite down below if you want to jump in on this. If you maybe just want to promote HBA, maybe you just want to start with this program, standalone, then I will still support you. When you join HBA, you're still going to get access to my school community right here, and you can go through all my trainings and learn about how to get traffic. And so HBA also has a really great, done for you funnel that you can plug into. So if I go into the links tab right here, then you could just send traffic to this link. And so just to give you an idea on what that looks like, I can hit preview right here, and it has a capture page, but like this is the VSL right here. So yeah, I'm actually on this page. If you watched one of the videos, you'll see me somewhere on here from their last event. But yeah, so they do a lot of really cool stuff, and they have been around for a long time, just like how Exodus has as well. So that being said, check it out down below. I'll have the link to both of them if you just want to promote one of them standalone, or if you want to jump in on both of them and you want to, be part of the funnel that will be here very soon, then be sure to join Exodus down below, and I will see you on the inside. If you have any questions, drop a comment or message me directly on Messenger. I will get back to you as soon as I see your message, and take care. See you on the inside.